I got altitude sickness on my way to Everest Base Camp, and here's what happened. I'm Meredith, and I went to Everest Base Camp with Dave. I was pretty much sick the whole time in Nepal from altitude because I was coming from the Midwest where there's a very low altitude or like no altitude at all. So my body had never been used to higher altitude, but thankfully we did acclimation hikes, but it progressively was harder and harder on my body. So final straw for my body was actually after we went to base camp and we were going on another hike to Kalapatar, and it was the highest altitude we would have reached. And I remember waking up that morning and I thought, like, I woke up knowing something wasn't right, and I was just like, whatever, my body's just tired. I just freaking went to base camp. And then I was like, I just felt so sluggish, like I can't even remember, but I was like, okay, maybe I just need to eat something. And then I had a Luna bar, took a bite of the Luna bar, and I like couldn't chew it. And I was just being so slow, and everyone was like, are you okay, Meredith? I think I was really pale. Everyone looked at me with a lot of concern. And I was like, I want to keep going because it was supposed to be a really beautiful hike. I ended up like walking not in the right direction at one point, and then everyone was like, stop. So I think I ended up having like a brain issue. Yeah, I couldn't even like hold a conversation. Like it took everything in me to be like one small foot in front of the other, and I just couldn't even I could barely think. It was really weird. So then I went back down and I didn't make that. I didn't make the trek. I felt better as I went down. It was like, no, I obviously could not be doing a lot of like physical activity, but I remember I went down and I cried, and I was talking to one of our Sherpas, Fula, and I was like, Fula, like, I'm so sorry to make you come down. And he was like, it's fine, I've been up there like a million times. And then I was like, is it a really pretty view? Because I was still really sad that I was missing out, and he was like, no, you got the view, which was a lie, but he was making me feel better, and it worked. And I had some like hot lemonade basically. So that was like the cure, I guess. I just was pushing my body too hard, and my body couldn't do it. And sleeping at that altitude, I think, was hard on my body.